Hey guys, what's going on? Let's talk about how to drive as a beginner. The first thing you need to do when you get a car, I need you to lock your doors. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. This would be a great tutorial for someone who's learning how to drive or someone who has anxiety and they need to get back out there. Okay, so my seatbelt is on. I need you to adjust and frame the rear window in the mirror. You have two side mirrors, one on the driver's side. We're in North America, so my steering wheel is on the left. I want to look straight ahead and see a little bit of the door handle in the bottom right corner of the mirror. The same thing, there's a car pulling up to the side of me, so you always got to look. Okay, my mirrors are adjusted properly. You put your foot on the brake and put it in R. This has a column shifter, and I look left and I look right. I roll back. This is called showing the car. And even if you have a backup camera, you still need to look. You see me looking, and I'm being careful and turning my head, having my head on a swivel, and I'm being really careful. I put it in drive and I'm turning. You can turn hand over hand, hand to hand. Don't palm it, don't spin the wheel. You won't get points taken away. I'm at a private driveway. I have to yield to traffic. I'm looking left and right. You see cars going by, and I'm just taking my time. Okay, I'm gonna roll out, turn in the nearest lane, turn the wheel slow. And then I accelerate. I've seen some of these videos before. When I hit the gas, I kind of fly back. So if you hit the gas too hard, you're gonna fly back real easy. So wear a thin sole shoe. This is 5:20 Eastern Standard Time. So what does this mean? It is 77 degrees. It's warm. We have rush hour. Take your time. Be patient. We're not racing anyone. We're not late coming home from work or going to work or having to pick up the kids. The needs are different when you are an older driver. If you're a younger driver, your mom and dad are coming to pick you up, but we have to deal with traffic. We have to deal with getting gas. I'm at 1/4 of a tank of gas, so I may have to get some fuel along the way. Lift your foot off the gas, take your time, squeeze the brake. I'm going to go ahead and treat this like a real situation. We're going to go ahead and get on the expressway. Both of these lanes make right turns. Please know what lane you need to be in and where you need to go. So our right turn signal is up, our blinker is up. It's exciting to learn how to drive, but it's also scary to learn how to drive. I need you to be patient. I need you to take a deep breath and just pause and breathe. When I turn, I'm gonna be on the left side. I'm gonna go all the way over. This is called a J turn. I need to be in the outside left turn lane. Squeeze the brake, slow down before you get into the turn. I'm looking to the left, just like a video game. I'm gonna go in slow. I'm gonna take my time, and I'm going in real easy. I don't want to turn too fast. The light's red, so I'm just going to lift my foot off. And I like to scan the intersection. You can see my eyes. You can also see the main road. That's the beauty of this director's view, and it's really going to help you. Okay, I pause. It's green. I'm going to accelerate. Just take my time. And we will be getting on the freeway. Also, there's a system of signs. Green and white are guide signs. Yellow and black are warning. Brown and white are guide, but they're also recreation. This lane is for right turns only, so at the light, I have to make a right turn. I'm gonna squeeze my brakes, and I'm gonna use the ball of my foot, and I need to turn under 20 miles an hour. Now let's talk about what I'm doing. This is a ramp to the freeway. Freeways have limited access. What does this mean? There's a ramp to go on, there's a ramp to go off. This is the ramp to get on the expressway. There are no crosswalks, there are no pedestrians, hopefully, and there are no intersections. Okay, I need to get over my lane. See me check blind spot, and I'm out. That was a pretty good merge, and I'm in the first lane. There are 3 lanes. This is an expressway. Expressways have more than 2 lanes, and the speed limit limits are higher. So I'm kind of settled down now. My speed is pretty good. And I'm looking straight ahead. I'm at about 70. And if I get close to cars, I'll lift my foot. A lot of beginners tend to tailgate or look down at the speedometer. They're going about 85 if I'm going about 70. The thing about that, obviously you're speeding, but you can't maintain that speed for long because the average is about 77. We've done some mathematical calculations, so you really want to be smooth and take your time, and that's what I'm trying to do also. If I had an electric vehicle, I want to go about 70 or 72, at the most 75, and that's lock in that speed. Doesn't smell fresh in here. So sometimes your car has that stale smell. You might need to get your cabin filter changed. It smelled like kind of old shoes, or I just got a bad whiff of something. Ugh, it did not smell good. Trust me. It's not by deodorant. I'm fresh. Okay, so we're maintaining speed. I'm going to change a lane to the left and accelerate through this. And this is called a passing lane. And then once I see them in my mirror, and you should be able to see that, I'm going to get back over one lane to the right, and then I got back over, so now I'm good. And then I'm going to get over one more lane to the right again. And my heart is pounding. The faster you go, the faster your heart pounds. I'm at about 70. I'm definitely under a fourth of a tank. So if you see my eyes getting big, it's because the situation is real. And I need to get off here at this exit. So lift your foot off. And then squeeze now. A lot of beginners wait till you're up at the curve, and then you'll lose control. These are chevron alignment signs. So the road is going to the right. The chevron alignment signs are on the left. Once we get down to the bottom, you'll see chevron alignment signs on the opposite side. So now we squeeze our brake, and there's the brown and white sign. So that means recreation. And I'm going to be in the inside lane. I am going to have to get petrol, and you'll see me do that. I'm going to go up and stop. I have to look. And this is a good camera angle because you can really see me look, like I'm really looking. And then I'm gonna go right in the first lane, and there I go. And then on this road, the speed limit is 55. You saw how that white Jeep just cut over? Naturally, a lot of drivers are lazy. They don't wanna go with the flow. They wanna shoot for open lanes. Our case is different. We are trying to maintain fuel economy and be as smooth as possible without as many stops as possible. So what is your goal? Are you late to work? Are you late to school? Are you going to pick up mom and dad? Are you out practice driving? Because all of you who watch this, you're doing casual driving. None of you are professionals. Some of you could be. I'm a professional state certified driving instructor. I teach people how to drive. So this tutorial is demonstrating that my fuel is getting low. So I'm gonna have to definitely stop and get gas. So let's talk about this road. This is a 2-lane road. We have the edge line. I told you we're in America. So when we're in America, we are maintaining good speed. We're on the left. The edge line or white line is on the right. So we're just trying to take our time. And the speed limit here is 55. So I'm looking ahead. You can see the road, but also you can see my eyes to see how important vision is. And I saw that dark gray vehicle come out, and I am going to have to get over one lane to the left, and I want to do it past these lights. I used to have a bad habit of changing. Whoa, you see that? That's scary. And then I'm going to get over and squeeze my brakes. A lot of beginners stop late and then they slam the brake. I'm almost at the red line to fill up, so I'm going to have to get to a gas station. And don't wait. I did run out of gas one time when I was training an adult and had a problem with corporate. So get your vehicle trained. Oh, look at those 2 pits. Oh, this is one. Really nice. Those dogs are nice. They get a bad rap. It's a girl. And it speaks of pedestrians and animals. The dog is on a leash. Looks like a small female, probably about 55 pounds. We have a dog too. Her name is Lola. She's a lab. Where I live, we cannot have aggressive dogs, so no pits, no Rockwilders, and no Corset. So, but we're stopped. We can see the rear of the tire on the ground. If we get hit, we'll have one collision. My nephew got rear-ended and pushed into the car. The car was smashed like an accordion. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. And we're gonna go slow in the turn. And try to keep your turn short, turn in the first lane. I'm gonna have to get gas. And it's $2.99 because I have cash. Our gas tank is on the left because I'm looking down at the dashboard. And you're supposed to pull up to the last pump, not to block it. So you're seeing a lot. I'm gonna leave the video on. And then whenever you, oh, I still got stuff in here. So you gotta have a little snack. Whenever you are getting gas, you wanna, clean out your car, get necessary trash out. And you wanna keep your car looking nice because people do judge you, unfortunately, on how your car looks. All right, I'm gonna shut the car off. I'm gonna leave this running. Take the key, put it in your hand. All right, here we go. Okay, so sometimes you have things like that that don't work. Good thing I had a backup card, also have cash. So whenever you travel, you should have cash in hand and also a separate debit or credit card. So we got our fuel, our seatbelts on. We got to look around because people come speeding in and out of these gas stations, and got to really be careful. This is a, see what I'm talking about? Man, he almost got ran over, bro. What the heck? Okay, that's why I'm telling you, you got to be careful. Now, what the heck this guy's gonna do? Does he go back there and pee? You know, that's an offense, man. You can't be doing that. But let that be a reminder. And what if I was looking down and not paying attention? Got to be careful on that. Okay, because you don't expect people to be walking around the corner of a gas station, and just as I said that, it happened. So I got to get in the middle lane, then I have to get over. So you really got to be careful with situations like that. So now we're back on the main thoroughfare, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 lanes. I'm in one in the middle, and it's raining too, and rush hour, so you got multiple things that are causing you some difficulty. So I'm just trying to scan and maintain good speed control out here, because cars will pull out right in front of you, and it's really scary. So I'm maintaining good speed, just trying to take my time. And we want to turn our windshield wipers on low. And I'm at a little bit past half a tank. So that'll get us through for a while. Enough to get about 175 miles. So I'm gonna squeeze my brakes, and I'm using the ball of my foot. And I'm just looking around, see me getting this mirror set here. And you got an inside and outside view. So I think that's helpful to you. If I was learning how to drive again, I would want someone like myself who's gonna explain things, show you things, give you tips, and then prepare you for your road test. Okay, because every state and province is different. So also, a lot of beginners chase cars. Stay with the flow of the cars, but don't chase them. Over one lane to the left, simply checking my blind spot. I'm just trying to be patient here. Looking ahead, checking. There's another pedestrian. There's the hawk. See, he almost got ran over. Man, what is going on? So now you see the danger I've been talking about. And that's a hawk, not the bird to hawk, but that's an electronic device. Oh, God. Okay. It's just a lot going on, man. That's a nice black truck there. They got one with the turbo on it I like. So I'm just trying to maintain good speed, good space. And then we need to make a left-hand turn around it first. So 100 feet or half a block. I turn on my blinker. This is another J turn, because in some states or provinces you can't make a left turn at a light. So I want to be on the outside of the J, so we can turn a red if traffic clears. Left turn yield on green. So if we're making a left and there's traffic across in this strip mall area, we have to yield for them, which makes sense. You're gonna see this incredible red truck. See that truck? That thing is huge, man. All right, so we're just waiting. No hurry, no stress. And the windshield wiper blade is wearing out. There's a little piece of rubber. I don't know if you can see it. The blade is starting to split. Once a year, I recommend you get new windshield wiper blades to keep the window clean. And I'm gonna yield, and I see, okay, it's clear. I can make my left turn. And then I'm going straight, I'm scanning. You see my eyes are big. I see all these pedestrians, and it's scary, man. These pedestrians are just popping out on you. So I'm just being very careful, being mindful. And as we talk, it's becoming more and more rainy out here. All right. And I'm gonna squeeze my brake. All right, let's go ahead, reverse out. We always want to look as we back up. And the blue is for handicapped. The yellow is for regular parking. So we have sunlight. We want to put our sunglasses on. And in this case, I have the Meta Ray-Bans. And I definitely recommend them if you're a content creator. I'm doing tutorials, helping people learn how to drive. So this just really upped my game. Hey Meta, what's the temperature? It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's a gap. Then I'm gonna go through, and I have a green, so I gotta go all the way around to the left. And sometimes the road is definitely wet, so we want to be careful and take our time. And you hear the wind noise, so you want to make sure your window is up. And we're trying to maintain about 45, looking ahead, doing our checks. And I like to always look around, check speed and spacing. I see this diesel lifted, looks pretty nice. I see the car coming. You always have to keep your eyes moving. And they can turn on red, but it's scary when people come out like that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for people who are going to pull out in front of the car, people going to run the light. It is 6:18 Eastern Standard Time, so rush hour is almost over, but people are coming out to shop, to drive. It's Friday, so you got to really be mindful. And we all remember when it's like when you're 15 or 17 or 20 and you're out, hot rodding around. But this is not this type of tutorial. We're looking for cars, we're looking for traffic. We're really watching the danger areas, and I'm looking for cars that are going to make sudden movements. Everyone's about 45 to 55. I'm looking for outliers. Cars moving super fast or super slow. I'm looking at the traffic light. And I'm really trying to keep good speed and good space. And you should be able to see that as I'm looking around. I'm just going to squeeze my brakes and use the ball of my foot. I'm in the middle of the pack, so I'm looking left, middle, and right. I'm looking for cars drifting, probably on the phone, eating, not paying attention. My hands are about at 8 and 4. There's more than one way to hold the steering wheel. We know there's an airbag in the middle. Really just trying to take our time, maintain good speed. Your heart does pound a little bit because there's so many things going on. I see the person with the dog to the right, little cute dog there. Another pit. Seems to be a popular brand. Just looking around, looking for people running lights. Like that car's coming out in the first lane, they cut across. This other vehicle's coming across. And people will shoot that private driveway, left or right, and that shoot across. It does kind of catch you off guard. The lights on this conversion van are kind of dim. And then there's a Tesla to the left. It's like it's a dual motor Model 3. Long range. So I'm being aware of what type of vehicles are around us. What are their capabilities? Oh, let me roll up this window. It's really a science. There's a Kia tailgating me. You might be able to see it. So I'm just going to maintain speed. You don't want to steer anything too long because things happen very fast. They didn't use a blinker. There's a car in my blind spot, so I'm just going to stay here and chill. Other advice I can tell you, you want to be very smooth and deliberate. We want to be patient. And we want to keep good speed and good space. I'm trying to keep good space, but not tailgating. I do have to get over one lane to the right, but I can't right now. So this is what being indecisive as a beginning driver is. You want to get over, but you can't. There are a lot of cars. You almost have to force your way over, but in a smart way. I'm trying to go really slow and just take my time. Driving Academy. I can't get over. I don't want to in someone. And you see me making decisions, and this is what it's like as a beginning driver. So I'm gonna try to get in real easy and just take my time. You saw me get in real easy with that gentle blinker, right? Okay, and then I need to make a right turn here and go in really easy. And this is angle parking. And I'm gonna go up real easy, really tight low spot. All right. And this is a great angle park spot. I'm gonna go up real easy and stop. Okay, we have a really tight angle park spot, so we gotta go very slow. And I gotta look over my shoulder. And this is one of the tightest spots ever. So I gotta back up slow. I do not want to hit this building. So you see me looking very carefully. In angle parking spots, you can only go one way in and one way out. So you see how tight this is. I would not wish this on my enemy. So we gotta go slow around this curve. Let's take our time. And then we are a private driveway, that's the public road. So we're gonna expect pedestrians, bicyclists. I'm gonna go slow, the road down really easy. It's called showing the car. And I'm just gonna wait. Just gotta be patient, man. A lot of things going on. Then I'm gonna go all the way over. Get over, and then I'm going straight. We cannot make a left turn here, and I'm going to be in the outside lane. We're going to try to get an expressway drive. I'm going to go all the way up. I want to stop, and I'm going to stop and check. I'm just going to wait. Waiting for a gap or an opening. I can turn on red, but I'm just waiting. Being patient. Here's a gap. I can turn on red. I'm waiting for the bus to use the blinker, but I don't see a blinker. And I'm gonna get over one lane. That Range Rover just pulled in right behind me. So you got to check mirrors. So always look around and check. And this is a little bit different. Even though it's 6:42 Eastern Standard Time, it's still rush hour in huge metropolitan cities. Metro Detroit, Metro Houston, Texas, downtown Los Angeles, California. And I'm gonna keep space from this vehicle. It's a Ford F-150, looks lifted, so I gotta have space so I can see. When you're driving, it's about choices. Do I want to stay behind this vehicle? Do I want to make a left lane change, a right lane change? You should see me looking around, and I'm not going to tailgate. Tailgate is when you're riding on the back of someone's bumper, and that's very hazardous and dangerous. If they slam brakes, they can get a ticket, and I can too. That's what good law enforcement will do. There's a Chrysler 300 behind me. They're speeding up. I'm at 40. They changed lanes to the left. That truck is changing lanes to the right. You see how things move really quick, right? And you want to keep good speed and good space. tailgate this Challenger. Back off. The light's red, now it's green. I'm just taking my time, keeping good speed and good space. And I'm using the ball of my foot. Take my time. Okay, I'm going to get over one lane to the right. And accelerate through. A lot of beginners squeeze the brake, and that's the wrong thing to do. This is an excellent tutorial for a beginning adult, a late teen, 19, an adult 19 to 49 years old, because I've taught adults in that age group. Now we're moving really slow, and that's fine. We're in the right lane. So we just got to keep good speed and good space. You can see it. I'm not being extra by looking around, but I'm being extra by looking around. And a lot of you would just look straight ahead. We're literally moving at 25 miles an hour. The speed limit's 40. What is going on? So a lot of cars are just slipping and cutting off, getting over one lane. Ooh, now we can pick up a little bit. Then you can see the gaps in traffic. You see where it opens up like the Red Sea. That's those Bible verses. It's because without God, nothing is possible. So we're going to continue. I have to make a right turn at the second light, so I have a choice. Do I get in front of this vehicle? Not smart. I'm going to get over to the right behind them.